I've been working with the jazz community for 25 years. I'm very interested in jazz, and I think it's a unifying art form that brings musicians and the listeners together. And it's a wonderful experience to hear live jazz. It just opens up your mind, it opens up your heart, and it's something we need to preserve.
COVID has impacted me a lot, pretty much every aspect of my life. There are small silver linings, positive silver linings, but for the most part, it's been very difficult.
Like something that, let's say, paralyzes you. Like if somebody's taking your arms and legs away and you can't move.
That was a big shock. Financially, it has hit the musician.
Also, just mentally, it's very important as a musician to be able to go out and play for people, and because it's the purpose you've chosen, you know.
I see the dire need right now. The jazz community is starving. They're leaving. I can't see jazz dying, but it's gotten wounded in such a way that it needs some triage and some remedial help right away. The COVID crisis pushed us to that point. That well, let's do something now and let's sustain it afterwards. We want to give a musician at least $100 for a show. So if a band has a show one night a week, the month would cost like $400 a show. So that's $1,600. It's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money.
In a way, because of jazz musicians, we have very low maintenance. We play acoustic instruments. We can kind of set up and play anywhere.
Making a place a music spot, it's not as hard as one would think if it's acoustic music. You don't need all this electronics, stage lighting and all this special stuff. A jazz band can set up in a corner and play great jazz.
You're gonna play regardless, you know, because you like to play. You know, I think that's why people take advantage of musicians.
Music is part of our life. It's just like the sound that we breathe, you know, the sound of our heart, the sound of our bones, or the way we walk, you know, the way we move. That's music, man. That's part of our life.
Everything's been damaged by COVID as far as nightlife goes and entertainment.
The damage is 30 to 40%, reaching halfway. I mean, people leaving, you know, when they say, you know what, forget this.
We need a steady income, which is very important on survival.
We just know there's a lot of prospective donors out there that want to donate just $5 or $10, and it's the numbers that we're looking for. We're hoping that this goes viral, quote unquote. The donations that we will get will go directly to producing these shows.
The Gotham Yardbird Sanctuary, it's a sort of a grassroots project, you know. It's something that involves people directly with people.
I think Gotham Yardbird Sanctuary would be a very good way to kind of, okay, I want to help out musicians. Let me donate to these guys, and they can handle it. They've been in the jazz scene since the '90s. They know all the jazz musicians in the city, and they know what a respectable gig is.
I think the people should support, not just the people, but the government should support the Gotham Yardbird Sanctuary, because A, it's gonna provide income for the thousands of struggling musicians in New York City, and also be a blueprint for other major cities and places around the world.
I think it's a very important cause, and it's very vital, and I think that there's a place for it. I think a lot of people want to support.
It felt good to hear about it, because, I mean, if I trust anybody in this world to make the world a better place and like really build a sanctuary, it's them.
The first time you hear live jazz, your just jaw drops and you can't believe it. It's the most gorgeous thing you've ever heard, the way that musicians can blend and harmonize like that. You know, we want to spread that around. We want there to be joy and love, and that's what music is all about. It's an experience like no other, and it shouldn't be quelled in any way. It shouldn't be forgotten, and because it's so rare, it needs to be funded at first to get it going again. It's lost a lot of momentum, We got to get that momentum going again.
It is more than ever important to protect the arts, which the back of the city is built on, especially jazz. To unify, yeah.
To help musicians financially, and also, even more importantly, like mentally, just to have places to play and feel like there's a point, you know. And I think it's a great cause.
We can do this, believe in us, and we'll be back stronger than ever.
I think that's it.